They say guys don't approach women anymore. Dating apps killed the skill. Guys swipe instead of talk. I think that's BS. For 1 week straight, I went out after work and on Saturday, and I talked to random women. I tracked every rejection, every awkward moment, and even one spicy surprise I never saw coming. This is what happens when you commit to 7 days of real-world approaching. Quick background. I'm not a dating coach. I'm not a pickup artist. I'm just a regular guy. About a 6.5 to 7 out of 10, 5'10", white, with a regular sales job. I hadn't approached a woman in almost a year, but I've done it before. I know the nerves, the grind, and the value of getting back out there. And I wanted to show you what it really looks like when you commit. Day 1. Honestly, the hardest part wasn't the women. It was parking the car, walking into the city, and convincing myself not to just go home. Once I finally stepped out, I felt stiff, nervous, like everyone was watching me. In my city, you've got the added challenge of homeless people and weirdos yelling on the street. Makes it feel sketchier. But once you're walking, once you're just strolling and soaking in the environment, it settles. I did 5 approaches that day, mostly simple compliments, just testing the waters. A couple girls stopped for short chats, but all of them rejected me. 0 numbers, 0 Instagrams. Was it discouraging? A little. But I reminded myself, day 1 isn't about results, it's about showing up. The gym rep, the warm-up set. That's the win. Day 2, after work, back in the same area. Still painful driving out, still awkward stepping onto the sidewalk, but easier than yesterday. One girl stood out. Asian, fairly tall, with big curves. She looked stressed, holding her phone. I went in. Her English wasn't great, but she leaned in close when we talked, almost like she wanted protection. She said she was meeting a guy friend, but her phone was dying. I remembered a kiosk nearby, so I walked her over. It was maybe a 2-block stroll, and she kept leaning into me, very feminine. She bought a charger for about $30. We exchanged WeChat. Then I let her go. Didn't know if that friend was a date or not, but it didn't matter. The rest of the night, 4 more rejections. But this was the first time I felt, okay, some girls will engage, and that gave me confidence for the weekend. Saturday, I had more time, more energy. Same area, but now I looked at it differently, like a playground. 7 or 8 busy corners, plazas, even subway entrances. Each one a chance. First approach, a super cute Australian girl walking toward me. She was stylish, smaller frame, really attractive. I stopped her, we chatted, she smiled, gave me her Instagram. I felt good. Then a Korean traveler, similar energy, also gave me Instagram. The rest were rejections, 4 of them. But the lesson hit me. Travelers are fun, but they don't stick around. Still, compared to day 1, this felt like progress. The only regret? I didn't pull for an instant date with the Australian. In hindsight, she gave me good vibes, and I let her walk. That regret stuck with me, and it reminded me, opportunities vanish if you don't take them. Monday after work, I wasn't in the mood, but I showed up. 6 approaches, all awkward, all rejections, until the last one. She was in yoga pants. I told her I liked her style. She immediately roasted me, laughed like, "This? These are just leggings." And honestly, I loved the banter. She gave me her number. Later, she texted me a bit, then ghosted. Did it sting? Yeah. But here's the thing. Ghosting is normal now. Everyone is distracted, on their phones, pulled in 10 directions. If you treat every number as a victory, you'll be crushed. The victory is the rep, the willingness to engage, the practice. That's how you build skill. By Tuesday, I switched it up. New mall, busier, more energy. 8 approaches total, some smoother, some still awkward. 2 of the hottest girls gave me their contacts. Both were college students. Both ghosted later. But here's the insight. You can't attach to outcomes. Modern dating is messy. Ghosting isn't about you. It's about timing, distractions, social media noise. If you hinge your confidence on replies, you'll quit. If you focus on reps, you'll grow. Wednesday, the day that changed everything. I started with 4 rejections. Same routine, nothing special. Then I saw her, headphones on, walking fast. I thought it'd be another blow-by. She didn't stop at first. But then she pulled off the headphones, smiled, and started talking. She was a student, lively, full of energy. I got her contact and walked away. Later, she texted me. We talked, and I asked if she'd seen the movie The Doors. She said no. I joked about watching it together. She told me she was about to catch a train, but she'd rather watch it with me. We met, went back to my place. Whiskey, movie, small touches. She leaned in, leg against mine, hand on my arm. We kissed, made out, had a fun night. And here's the lesson. That only happened because I pushed through the 4 rejections earlier. If I'd gone home, nothing. Approaching is a numbers game, but every number has potential. You never know which approach changes your week. Last day, Thursday. Honestly, I was tired. I hit the mall again. Opened a girl. She literally screamed. Not kidding. I laughed it off. Got her number in front of a guy who showed up, her friend, but she never replied. Later, I did 5 more street approaches. All rejections. No surprise. But here's the thing. I wasn't crushed. By day 7, rejection didn't hurt. It was just part of the process. That's growth. 7 days, 40+ approaches, 1 hookup, a handful of Instagrams, a bunch of numbers, and a mountain of rejections. But here's what changed. My mindset. I was less in my head. My social anxiety shrank. Even my sales calls at work improved. Approaching women isn't just about dating. It rewires your confidence. And remember, almost no men are doing this. I went out for an hour a day, and I didn't see a single other guy approaching. 0. That's why it feels hard. But that's also why it's powerful. Here's the truth. Doing this consistently is almost impossible alone. Without accountability, you'll skip it. You'll swipe instead. That's why I built a school group. We log approaches, share stories, keep each other motivated. It's cheap, but it's powerful. If you want to actually take action, join us. Links in the description. This was my 7-day challenge. Rejections, ghosting, 1 hookup, and countless lessons. If you're tired of swiping and you want to take control of your dating life, start with 1 approach. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.